Poor Frosty.
Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be showing you my AR-15 and what exactly I have done to it. So this, let's first of all, let's unload it. I have it in home defense mode right now. Chamber is clear. I don't know, it's got a hair or something in there, but go figure. Cool. So is now safe. Set that over there. This specific AR-15 is a Delton Echo. I paid $399 for this puppy on sale just before Christmas of last year, which nowadays that's incredibly good price. As you can see, actually let me see, there we go. I don't know if you can see Delton Echo. Right there, it says it's made in North Carolina, I believe. So, yeah, made in the USA. I mean, most ARs are, but, yeah, like I said, I got this on sale just before Christmas for $399 at Sportsman's Warehouse. It was a really good deal. It's never jammed a single time the whole time I've had it. I've ran probably close to 500 rounds through it at this point, I'd say, over the last year. Maybe a little less, and I've never had a single jam, and that includes using like just steel case, tool ammo, Wolf, just the cheap stuff. It eats it up. It has no problems whatsoever, and of course you can use the real deal 5.56, but it's a chambered 5.56, so you can shoot 223 out of it. Runs both great. And it's just a really handy little thing. So when I got it, I've done three major things to it. And the first thing I did was it doesn't have sights. It's optic ready. And so the first thing I had to do was put a SIG Romeo 5 sight on there. And it's a really nice sight. It's one of their cheapest ones, but it's got a reputation for being very reliable sight. None of these are sponsors. The gun company, the sight company, anything that I'm going to say by name here as a sponsor channel is way too small, obviously. But the Romeo 5 is really neat. It's held on just by one little screw there. Tool's really easy to figure out, but I paid about $120 for the sight, maybe a little less. I can't exactly remember. And some of the things I really like about the sight is that its battery life is forever. I've only had to change the batteries once, and I probably didn't even need to change them then. It was just we were heading up into the mountains for a long period of time, and I wanted to be sure. But it lasts forever because it's Shake Awake. I don't know if that's a brand name. I don't even know if that's what they call it. That's what I call it. Where once it sits for I don't know how long, a certain amount of time, a short amount of time, the sight will turn itself off. And as soon as the gun's picked up or wiggled and moved, it comes right back to life, comes on. So it's really nice. So you can just leave it in the corner, forget about it, you know, and then as soon as you need it, you pick it up, sight's on. You don't have to worry about turning anything on. So that is really, really nice. Another thing I really like about that sight is it's got a lifetime warranty, and it says on the paper, I lost it a long time ago, but the really cool thing is they say you don't need to give a reason. You could smash it against a wall and they will replace it. It's a lifetime warranty. No matter what, they will replace it. Even if you admitted that you broke it on purpose, they'll replace it, which is not something you should do, but it's a really, really neat thing that I like about that sight. Also, another thing I like about this sight is how dialed in it is. I mean, you can get it. I shot a Mosin-Nagant shell, a 7.6 by 54R, at probably 70 yards. I mean, this thing you can get dialed in like crazy, and it doesn't lose that at all. I've dropped this thing more times than I'd care to admit, but I don't know if you can see. It's got a nice little dent right here. Right after I did that, I picked it up, sight still worked. I took 3 or 4 shots with it and it was still on. Not a single issue with that, even after taking quite a few falls. So the next thing I bought after the sight, so that I could actually shoot it, was this new, what would you call this? Aluminum handguard. And the reason I bought this because it comes with your generic like M4, no pick rails, no nothing. And I wanted to be able to put some things on it down the road. So I purchased this one online from some, I can't even remember what website, but it's aluminum, and it was only like 20 or 30 bucks, I think. It really wasn't that much, and it's a four-sided pick tenny rails. It's really nice, and I've never had a single problem with that. It's super sturdy. It, you know, it doesn't wiggle. It stays on great. So that was the next thing I purchased, and then of course I needed something to put on it. So I decided to get a what would you call this? A Foregrip. So the next thing I got after that was this Foregrip, and this was just a random one that I could find. I can't even remember where I got it. It's probably some cheap Chinese knockoff. It's just plastic, but it's I only paid like 10 or 12 bucks for it. It was a really good deal, and it's never wiggled. It's never came loose. It works great. And you know, a lot of people think that the Foregrips are just kind of fashion, you know, like they don't really serve a purpose, because a lot of people just like the straight lines. I really like it because I shoot better with it. I like having that extra grip, you know. I can just purchase it better. And not only that, it can also help people who are disabled shoot it a lot better. Like my cousin, for example, has a hard time using his left arm, and he has a very hard time shooting rifles. But with this Foregrip, it gives him he can just barely grab onto it, and this thing is rock solid. He gets it nice and set in his shoulder, and he can shoot this thing better than any other firearm we have. It's incredible. So that really helps him out. And another really cool thing I like about it is, here, let me zoom in a little bit for this delicate operation. It, of course, has a compartment on it. It's kind of hard to get out, so we'll see if I can actually manage this on camera, or if you'll have to, sorry, I'm blocking your view, or if you'll have to come back for this. Sometimes, don't be afraid to use your teeth. So in here, this little compartment that I love so much, I keep the key to the sight right here, the tool that is used to take the sight on and off, and I usually keep a battery in there, an extra battery for the sight as well. I don't know if that's up in there or if I used it and didn't replace it. I must have used it when we were up camping one of these times, but I'll have to replace that. But yeah, it's really handy. Just have that extra little compartment. You can't fit a ton of things up in there, but enough. So I like to run my AR pretty wet. I don't, like I said, I've never had a jam running it either way, you know, but when I clean it, I keep it nice and lubed, and it runs great. It runs fine. I've never had, like I said, never had a single jam with it. So I really love this, but the thing that really tops it off is you can make this into a second gun for 120 bucks. You can make this into pretty much a 10-22, or, you know, whatever, 10-22 or 22 you like, for 120 bucks by buying one of these. And this is a CMMG 22 long rifle AR bolt. I love this thing. It's actually pretty neat. The top of it looks like a 223 or 5.56 casing, so it'll seal the chamber nicely. But this thing's 120 bucks. The one I bought came with 3 magazines, these 22 magazines that work great. And it takes less than 15 seconds to pop it in, and then you're running 22 long rifle, because of course 5.56 and 223 and 22 long rifle are all 22 caliber, so you don't have to change the barrel, you don't have to change anything, just the bolt and the magazine. So that is a really awesome thing that I was super excited to get. And so let me show you how to put the 22 bolt in it. This is really neat. Like I said, it takes less than 15 seconds. All you got to do is disassemble it like you were going to clean it. Pull this up. Take out your bolt. Then go ahead and slide in the 22 bolt. Pop it closed. Now you're shooting 22. It's that easy. I love that thing. 120 bucks, and now you can shoot 22 long rifle, and that opens up a whole new world. Like I said, it's pretty much turning it into a whole extra gun, because you can just throw one or two of these in a backpack in that little bolt, and it's the equivalent of bringing a 10-22 with you, because this is a 20-something round magazine, 25 I think, just like a 10-22. And it's just, like I said, it opens up a whole world of possibilities. How you can have it in, you can have your 5.56 bolt in for home defense, camp defense, if you're up camping or whatever, and then if you're going for a hike, going for a little hunt or something, it takes 15 seconds and now you're ready for squirrels, grouse, rabbits, any other, any kind of small game that you want to hunt. And like I said, that was only 120 bucks. And I've never had a single jam with this thing either. It does not like lead ammo.
You're dinging it.
Jammage.
Nice shooting, son. Oh, really? It jammed on you?
It's the first time this 22 bolt has ever jammed. It clearly doesn't like lead ammo that much. That's exactly why.
Yep. Testing the
I was
lead.
testing it. So actually, I lied. I've had quite a few jams using lead ammo. But as long as you're using hollow points, full metal jacket, just typical jacketed ammo that's not just lead, it runs great. And I like to run that very wet as well. Actually more so than the 5.56 bolt. This thing really likes to be drenched, and it runs beautifully. As long as you're not shooting lead ammo, that is amazing, and it pretty much turns it into a whole extra gun for only 120 bucks. So, for the whole thing, the AR, the Handguard, the Foregrip, the sight, 22 bolt with the magazines and everything, this whole package was about $650. And without the 22 bolt, it's a little over $5. So for right around 500 bucks, I got an amazing AR-15 that has never jammed. It's kind of a knockoff brand. I was worried going into it. It's, not a more well-known brand, but like I said, it's proven me wrong. I haven't had a single problem with it. It runs great with the 22 and the 5.56. And like I said, it chews up steel case ammo and everything like it's nothing. So I love this thing. This is my main battle rifle and one of my main hunting rifles. When you slap the 22 bolt in it, it's just an amazing rifle. So thank you guys for watching, and we're unfortunately not going to be uploading a video next week because life happens, and work and life and things, and we figured it was about time we took a week off, since we've been uploading every single Thursday since we started the channel early summer, or late spring actually. So like I said, sorry about that, but I'll see you the week after that, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Please comment. We love hearing from you guys. So yeah, see you next time.